Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Terry, and welcome to my channel. I'm really excited about this vlog, just like my other vlogs. Today, I'm vlogging at you with another holiday favorite. This one is Whole Foods, which is new because this is the first time that I know of that Whole Foods is doing an advent calendar. And although previously this year in 2021, Whole Foods did put out and still has available, although in a limited amount now, an advent calendar, which is a smaller and cuter one for bath bombs and bath scrubs, which I've vlogged before. And this one, however, is a huge and beautifully presented actual advent calendar with numbered compartments, and I'm going to be getting with that really soon. But before, I want to also do outfit of the day. Today I'm wearing my sustainable cruelty free, and one of my all-time favorites is my joie sweater. I believe this is a wool blend, and it's ethically combed and sustainably obtained, which is my must for anything I wear now, because I am absolutely vegan, cruelty free, and the most passionate animal advocate and lover of all animals. And everything that I do on social media, everything that I do all together is in the hopes of my dearest goal, and that is to someday have a worldwide animal organization which rescues, loves, and helps as many animals as possible. And on the one hand, it's sometimes, or most times, tormenting because I'm always thinking that I want to save all of the animals in all of the world, and um, how is that possible? So everything I do works towards that. And I'd also like to give a shout out to pit bulls and parolees, which I've been following for such a long time and which I absolutely love. And Tia Torres, she's absolutely one of the best. So getting to outfit of the day, yes, this is my favorite. I have to say, at this point in time, this is the favorite of mine in my wardrobe. This black wool blend joie sweater. I love it. This is actually a draped back. It has a modified drape, which is very beautiful. The front is flat, um, just like my abs, thankfully. And then it does drape a little higher in the front, and it is very comfortable. I do love the mutton chop, or some would call balloon sleeves. It has a higher cuff, which I find really elegant. And then it starts to come out a little as it progresses to the top. My jeans are rag and bone, and I'm loving the back. This is a medium rise with faux pockets, a faux button, and the actual pockets are slit pockets in the sides. And I am going to briefly step up to showcase the cuffs on these rag and bone jeans, because there's a very interesting backstory to this. Um, you see that these are actually a kind of sweats cuff. So the fun fact, and something that's very interesting that probably most people don't realize, is that I think these cuffs are actually penitentiary inspired, and I'll explain briefly about that. Um, as I've made quite a few videos in the past on my channel, I have had a very involved upbringing and childhood and past. And by that, I mean, I was brought up by very abusive, narcissistic parents. I ran into a lot of adversities in my life, which I've overcome, and I've become a much better person. And now that I'm on the other side of it, I am very thankful because they've taught me, those adversities have taught me so much. And with that, I have a rather long arrest history, which I'm not proud of, but it has contributed to becoming a better person by learning. And with that arrest history, I have been in county jail and state prison. And some things that you learn if you have been in that situation, or you have a loved one or somebody else that you know, an associate who's been in jail and or prison, is that inmates are sometimes the most genius, resourceful, clever people, really. I mean, when your resources are so limited, like they are in jail and prison, because of course there's so much that you can't have, and it's so limited on what you can are allowed to have. You have to make something out of nothing, and that's what inmates are the best at, really. I've been there, I've done that, I've seen that, I've heard that, I've experienced that, I've participated in that. And one of the millions of things that they do is that they modify their clothing. Even though once as inmates we've modified any piece of clothing, it then becomes contraband. It never has stopped an inmate. So what they do, and what I noticed back in 2017 through 2019 when I was in prison, is that at that time we were issued um, state issued clothing, which consisted of a pair of jeans. I think we got about three pairs that we were officially allowed to have. Unofficially, of course, I had more, and probably just about every inmate had more, because you want to be able to change and stay clean more than just 3 times a week. And laundry is always basically once a week in the California women's prisons. So with the state issued jeans, if they were too long and you didn't want to cut them with a razor blade, what um, probably so many of the inmates did, and I saw, was that they would take elastic from panties, which is basically the only way that you could get elastic was from panties, and they would put it into the bottom of the jeans, because these jeans were just regular straight leg jeans, so they couldn't be modified. You weren't supposed to have needle and thread, but if you knew somebody who knew somebody, and on, you could get needle and thread. But what they did most of the time was to take that piece of elastic from the panties, shorten it, cut it, put it in the pants, make a casing, and yeah, that's how they were. And hence, they looked like these. Showing the cuffs on these jeans brings me to my feet. I've gotten many emails, a couple comments under my videos, but a lot of emails about my feet, requesting more views of my feet, and some, we can say, fetish videos. Thank you for the interaction, but I will not be doing those on my YT channel. Yeah, fetish foot videos. No, thank you. um, but yeah, so I have a couple of cuts on my feet from new uh, shoes that I also vlogged. So yeah, I would love for you to see that vlog as well. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your follow, for your likes, for your shares, for your comments. I've noticed that I have a lot of Indian followers now because of my love of animals, and they really, in a huge way, respect the sanctity of animals, and that's a most important thing in life. So thank you so much. Shout out to all of them. And if you're here for the first time, I would love for you to subscribe. Everybody, I would love to read and reply to comments, suggestions, your own experiences, questions, and more suggestions. Please post them under the comments. I love your interactions. We keep it positive here all the time. And with that, let's get to my exciting Advent holiday haul. And yeah, so here it is, the new Wholefoods um, presentation of their Advent calendar, which, as I said, I think it's the first time they've ever done something like this, and I am loving it. This opens up. It makes such a beautiful hostess gift, or a gift for an office Christmas exchange, or in any other capacity for the holidays. The presentation is like this. And of course, I would wrap it or put it in a larger gift bag if you are giving it away as a gift. And all of the contents and ingredients have been posted here. This is the 12 days of clean beauty. This is vegan and cruelty free, which is the reason I'm loving it and vlogging on it. And with that, we're going to go to day one. So they do have notches to open the compartments. And day one is right here. The pedicure peel. I love the contents of Wholefoods Advent Calendar because they're not only a little different, and most importantly, they're vegan, cruelty free with no animal involvement, but they also put as the contents of the Advent calendar gift so many things that you would not necessarily be looking for in the store every day, but you can definitely use and love. So this pedicure peel is at least 10 uses. It is a spray, so it's very convenient. And so these are all SLS, sodium lauryl sodium lauryl sulfate free. They're paraben free. And the ingredients overall are very clean. Let's try this spray. We'll try it on the inner wrist. With a very clean, fresh scent. It's not perfumed. This is something that you, of course, can and should use at home, but you can also take it to your mani-pedi salon and have your mani-pedicurist use it on you as well. What I like to do is I like to have a fabric cosmetic bag, a zippered one with all of my manicurist essentials, so that I know that they've only been used on me, and I like to take those to the salon with me. Okay, going to day two, and the days are pretty much in order on this Advent calendar, so we'll notch and open right here. Oh wow, that's amazing. Dr. Hoshka's facial toner. So I want to say this, Dr. Hoshka is extremely high-end and amazing brand in skincare. And yeah, this is the facial toner, and it's actually a deluxe size. I say this is luxe packaging. This is a glass bottle, and it comes in a spray. So wow, this is such a beautiful fresh rose scent. And for those of you who don't know, rose extract is very high in antioxidants. So it's one of the best ingredients that you can use as far as skincare. I would love to use this toner actually on my hands and my body after showering while I'm still a little wet, and lock in the rose. I love this. Wow, I'm so impressed. So day 3 right here. Okay. So I am operating with this finger, which has been mummy wrapped today, on its way to still healing. And for our 3rd Advent day, this is the Desert Essence Tea Tree Whitening Plus Toothpaste in Cool Mint. So all of these are deluxe sizes, but you know, perfect for on the go. This can be your throw and go to have in your bag, your purse, and so this is foil safety sealed, and I love everything mint, peppermint, eucalyptus. Oh yeah. Mm. Very generous with the peppermint in this. Cool mint. Okay. Right here. Day 4. Wow. Another one of my favorite brands, and when I get it out, I'll tell you why. Very good. Yeah, Wholefoods is very careful with this packaging. One thing I love is that even though the compartments are perfectly molded to each individual product, they don't have the glue tabs to them, so you can get them out easier. And this is Alafia, the authentic African black soap. This has a very huge following. The black African soap comes in shampoo varieties. This, I love the scent on this because this is another minty scented product. Yeah, this one has African mint, aqueous extract, saponified, butyrospermum. That was my first time pronouncing that. So yeah, I'm a little impressed with myself. This is an all-in-one, wow, with shea butter, and this is unrefined raw shea butter. An all-in-one, which means that you can use this as shampoo and body wash, hand wash. Another perfect throw and go, so you can throw this in your purse, your backpack, cosmetic box, if you do travel a lot, and be on the go. I feel like just a little bit goes a long way. So this is going to be good for probably, I would say, depending on what you use it for and how much you use it for, at least like 6 uses. So yeah. Okay. Day 5, we're coming for you, and let's just do it. Okay, here it is. Hand in Hand Juniper Berry Scented Body Lotion. Already I know that I'm loving the tube on this. This is a BPA free tube, and I know that just by feeling it. It almost feels like a silicone tube. No palm oil, so this goes even further. Not only is it SLS and paraben free, it's also no palm oil, no BHT, no EDTA, no PEGs, and no phthalates. Very pure, but I do have a full size of this, and I know that it's very rich without being greasy. And I will swatch the consistency for you. Okay. So that's the consistency. It's rich, but it feels very crisp. I love this juniper berry scent. So, as promised, it passes the snap test, so you know that it's not greasy. And actually, juniper berry, red currant, and evergreen. Palm oil free. Okay. Ready for day 6. Oh, another one of my favorites. This is Pacifica Glow Baby Brightening Face Wash. So I do have the chemical peel pads of this in a jar. And so, yeah, you know, I must have manifested something, because here is the matching face wash. Even out, exfoliate, and cleanse. Let's swatch this for you guys. Okay. Let's see. Very, very slight. It's not overly scented. I'm liking that. I think I'm going to try that tonight. So I will say this. I'm very careful with my skincare and what products and ingredients I use, but sometimes I do use the big guns. So I will use a peeling cleanser, because I'm trying to avoid lasers and procedures on my skin, so that I can just have fresh, clean, bare skin, you know, when I go barefaced, without having to do anything for it except cleanse, tone, and treat my skin every night, and cleanse and tone in the morning. So I'm trying that for now. So far, so good. I have, before that, I'd been having massive breakouts, or at least I felt it was that way, because my skin was having breakouts underneath the initial layers, and it felt bumpy. So I don't know how I came out with acne, but yeah. So there's that. Okay, so we'll just do it like this and go to day 7. I feel like this should be really interesting. This is the biggest compartment in this advent calendar. Yeah. Okay. So I knew it was going to be some type of treatment. This is the Under Eyes Hydro Gel pads. And I actually already have these. Honestly, I haven't used more than one once yet, but from what I saw, I really liked it. It's more of an invigorating yet at the same time relaxing under eye patch treatment. I keep mine in the fridge, so it becomes an extra treat because you take it out and they're really cool. Even in the winter time, you know, to have a cooling, rejuvenating treatment for under your eyes. I mean, it's a treat. Of course, 100% vegan and 0% questionable. Okay. Going to day 8 right here. Ah, lip balm. Okay. And this is a full size Cocoa Kind, which is another great brand. My Matcha. This is an all over moisturizer stick. I do use it as a lip balm when I go bare bare lip. Another great throw and go. Yeah, so of course it's safety sealed. This is clear. It has no color. The great thing about this is because it's an all over stick, you can use it, you know, like all over, you know, wherever you want extra moisturization. This is not greasy. It does come off and deposit really easily, so it's soft, it's rich, it's moisturizing without being greasy. Okay, so day 9. Oh wow, okay, here's something that I've been wanting to try and I don't have yet. This is Earth Harbor Marina. So this is a brightening ampule, or as they would say in Europe or the Middle East, ampoule. Okay, let's open this. All right, so this is their ampoule. Their ampule is in a glass dropper. I love the packaging on this. It's the minimalist but beautiful Luxe. Okay. Very, very subtly scented. So it is a blue liquid, but it just comes off as clear. It's very light. And you can use this, of course, you know, it's for the face, but I would also use it on the hands. I can't wait to try this out right here. Earth Harbor Marina Brightening Treatment. Day 10, Burt's Bees, a classic. And this is the Squeezy Tinted Balm Berry Sorbet. This is a very pretty universal color that flatters all skin tones. It's not a heavy shade. I have the full size of this. So this is the consistency. It will deposit a good amount of color, but it comes off opaque. And you know, you can go heavier with your application if you'd like. It has a great scent and a great flavor, you know, if you're a lip licker. Berry Sorbet Tinted Balm. Okay. And I'm back. Okay. day 11. Oh, Trilogy, a deluxe sample size. This is the rosehip antioxidant. Everybody should have rosehip. Not rose, but this is rosehip. It's great for any scars. If let's say that you did have heavy acne, for example, on your face, and it left scars from that. If you've had cuts that left scars, this is a great treatment for those. I love the dropper with Trilogy. Their dropper is a little different. It's almost like a balm dropper. You can actually use it to apply the product, and it rolls on the product. So I love that about them. This is a rich oil, so it's amber in the glass bottle, but it does come off clear, so it doesn't deposit any color. It is an oil, but again, it's very moisturizing. It's not greasy. So while you treat, you can also moisturize. I would also love to use this on my hands. In fact, Trilogy's Rose Hip Seed Oil is also good for your lips. It's a great lip treatment at night, you know, for bedtime. Okay, and with the final, but certainly not the least of all, we are on day 12, and here it is. Schmidt's Candy Cane Sensitive Formulation Natural Deodorant. So I really like Schmidt's. I think they're on par with Dr. Bronner's. And this is a travel size. How cute, of the deodorant. It's the candy cane, so it has a great fresh peppermint scent. The scent is not too heavy. It's very subtle, and I love this because it's great for sensitive skin. When it says sensitive, not all deodorants cater to that, even though it says that on there, you know, in traditional chemical laden deodorants. But this one really is great for sensitive skin. I have to tell you, it does work, because I have another sample size of this, travel size, and I've used it, you know, working out, and yeah, it does work well. It is effective. And that is the Wholefoods 2021 holiday advent calendar. And I do have here a couple of honorable mentions, which I'm also loving, or should I say I am obsessed with. Okay, so this, actually we'll do this one. This came from Whole Foods, and I couldn't resist. So this is shaped in Frosty the Snowman. And what I love about this is that I can use this as a hot chocolate bomb, because with the recent trend of hot chocolate bombs and even tea bombs, they're not all vegan or cruelty free, but Lake Champlain, which is known for their very, very delicious high-end chocolates, and I feel is even higher end than Godiva, for instance, has come out with this. And I do realize that this is probably vegan by default, just because of the ingredients. It doesn't have any traditional dairy in it. Although it is made in a factory that, you know, produces dairy products, because this same Frosty the Snowman dark chocolate also comes in a milk chocolate variety, which I wouldn't touch. But yeah, this is the dark chocolate. I do like this a lot. It's so delicious. You know, Lake Champlain, They do chocolate. I believe that they do put out cookies as well, but I love their vegan chocolates. And this one is solid. You can use it as a hot chocolate bomb. You know, if you are vegan and cruelty free, and most other, not all, but most other hot chocolate bombs do have dairy ingredients in them, and this doesn't. And my second honorable mention is this. And this does not come from Whole Foods. This is Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is known for this Virtuoso um, peppermint lip balm. It is half organic ingredients, but it's as pure as you're going to get. I love this. I just keep a big supply of these all the time. They're my throw and go. I keep them at home. I keep them in my car dashboard. So it is clear, but it's very generously minted. It is so fresh. It is a lip balm, but I also use this for all over. There's nothing really that you can't use this for. In fact, you can even use it to tame some hairs, you know, when you're on the go and you don't have anything else. Again, this is not greasy, but it is super soft, so it deposits very easily. And yeah, you can never have too many of these. So this is definitely justified as an honorable mention. And of course, it makes a great stocking stuffer or any kind of gift if you want to include it in a gift box, for instance. So yeah, you guys, fast approaching a new year, and this year for me has been amazing in so many good ways, with new things that I've learned, and so much that has come to me. Yes, I feel that you can manifest a better life. You can manifest so many good things in your life. Um, so, what I always like to say, and this comes from Esther Hicks, um, you don't have to face reality because you can create it. And that is probably one of the most crucial things to know in life. Thank you so much for being here, and I will be coming at you again soon.